Okay, we are live now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the conversation this morning in the HOTSEAT TV. I'm your host, Zach Oanda, and we are going to discuss about the Bonchari clan. And I am privileged to have some 4 young men from Bonchari, and we discuss about the women repressed. And you know, the county lineup is made up of different clans. And the ODM side, we have Donya, Toto. The Kenya Kwanza side, we have Mama Teresa. Who will deliver the Bonchari votes? That is our question this morning. And we are going to discuss about Bonchari politics as a whole as we move forward. So you can join in, put your comments and your questions as we move forward. So I will start with Mwana Biashara. Who will deliver the Bonchari votes? Is it Mama Teresa or Donya Toto?
Yeah, thank you for this chance. This is Mwana Biashara Kenya, Youth Leader, UDA. With us, we are aligned to Kenya Kwanza, where Mama is our women representative. As it stands, Mama enjoys a good percentage of Bonchari votes, and these are the reasons. One, Mama is always around. Mama Bitutu is always around. She usually participates in community activities. For instance, Mama is the treasurer to the Women League of Catholic, where at least she's engaged and very connected to the women. Two, Mama is based around. She has a lot of business around, so there is that touch with the common mwananchi. Three, Mama Teresa enjoys being the wife to the late Honorable Mheshimiwa Oro. That connects her well again to the Bonchari. Four, now that she's coming from Bomorenda, where is the largest clan in Bonchari, and usually Bomorenda guys, they vote in a block, and now again, as it stands, all the MP aspirants are working with her, now that she's the only Omonchari representing us in the county. Yeah.
Okay, we have Donya Toto. He's also an Bonchari. He's married to Bonchari. What is the take about her candidature in Bonchari? Will she garner votes from there?
She'll perform dismal because, one, since the last election, the last general election, the lady, Honorable Donya Toto, has never stepped a foot in Bonchari. She has been away. I don't know, in Nairobi. I know she might be busy, but she is not well connected to the common mwananchi now that she's away. And most people don't know her.
Okay, that is Mwana Biashara. Duke Nyabaro, what is your take about Donya Toto versus Mama Teresa in Bonchari?
She's the new DA. I'll discuss on party lines. I'll tell you that in Bonchari, we are a bit pro Azimio. Even the former leadership, we've been working with we've been pro Laila for some time. So as much as she may be perceived to have any certain control over a number of votes, you will not get most of our enthusiasts who tend to feel like the Kenya Kwanza or the UDA does not resonate with the Bonchari that much. That's why she came third last time. Had she vied maybe using ODM or any other party aligned to the presidency of Raila, she would have won. And so as much as she could have had an upper hand, she's a good leader in a way, not that much, but according to those who are there to represent us, because she has given that to represent us, she's a good leader, but then she's in a wrong party. So being in a wrong party can make us miss a good leader. Then secondly, me I will not dismiss Donya. Donya, unlike Mama Teresa joined politics last year. Mama Teresa just joined politics last year. She tried politics back in the day and she learned that it's not a thing for everyone. And for now, Donya has been in the game, having came 2017, she was second in Kisii County. She made inroads, much as we may try to accuse her not being around here, like Akuji Nyumbani and Nini. I'll tell you, she made inroads. She has his people in Bonchari. And if you ask me, between her and Donya, Donya and Bitutu, they just have a fair number of votes. No one is quite controlling a good number. They have, both of them are almost equal. Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Duke Nyabaro. Captain Clive, what is the take about Donya Toto versus Mama Teresa and Bonchari? Clive.
Good morning, gentlemen. I don't know whether you are hearing me well. Do you hear me well? Okay. By name, I'm Clive Bonchari, captain, and I want to weigh on these two women who are fighting for the position of the women rep. Particularly, I will start with Donya. Shows her enough room to fight and look for votes everywhere in the constituency. At the beginning, starting with she's been a board member in a position that she can control and make decisions, which is an attribute that is needed in such a position. Secondly, she's been in a position of broadcasting vernacular radio, where she interacts with people all over, and particularly she has fans from all dictates, including Bonchari. And the third thing is that I've had people dismiss her that she's not been around. We cannot all operate from home because there are people out there looking for business and money. So if yours is not particularly situated in the locality, you cannot be there. Lazima watu watafute pesa huko nje. And thirdly, another wave that will help her, just like Bitutu will be helped by the late husband, is she's married to one Kaka William Setandi, a guy who is well known, who studied, who comes from Kisii Bonchari, and that will be a proper positive for her. Let's keep on discussing about the same. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Clive. Alfred Osore. I don't know if you can hear me, Alfred. What is your take about Mama Teresa and Donya Toto in Bonchari? Alfred. Alfred. Okay, ni kama Alfred hayuko sawa. So do Bonchari, do they own Donya Toto? Because they say she comes from neighboring and she doesn't want to be identified as Bonchari. What do you think about that, Mwabiashara?
Sorry, okay. Honestly, this is the take outside there. She's more, they say the lady is more aligned to Nyaribari, not in Bonchari. And again, I want to dispute my brother Duke. He once said that Mama Teresa is good, but what is the issue? Let me ask him. For your information, Kisii County, I'm at the whole Gooseland. We don't have even a single MP, except the interim MP, but Honorable Pavel Oimeke. Now, if we are pro Raila Odinga, then how many MPs do we have in Bonchari and in Gooseland aligned to ODM? Our were elected under ODM ticket. So to us, Omo Gusii doesn't value the party that much. what they always do, they elect characters, not even the party. So that one, I'll dismiss it.
Okay, thank you, Manabiashara. What is your take, Duke, on this? The ODM party has no candidate, and Bonchari is perceived as Kenya Kwanza stronghold. What is your take about this?
I'd like to correct Mwanabiashara. He has to differentiate between county politics and constituency politics. We may not have MPs in various constituencies, but the current Kisii government is made up of only ODM leaders. The governor is ODM, plus his DG was in ODM, like he's still in ODM as per the leadership. As you come down, so when it comes to politics of the county, we have all a sweep in ODM, and let me say Azimio for that matter. And the others, being this the second, this the third term, they've lost before, and they're likely to lose again because it is Azimio going to get it, and definitely through maybe the likes of Jubilee, if not ODM, because UDA will have a tall order here. Then I want to remind you that I didn't say Teresa is a good leader. I said she looks best among those who have offered her to leaders, but she's not a good leader. And then I can just give you a small comparison in terms of who can make a leader if we're talking about Donya and Teresa, because we're married to Donya and Teresa. I will tell you there are so many aspects of leadership portrayed in Donya than by Teresa. I'll not want to abuse their intellect or maybe say compare them in lines of what they have achieved academically, but I tell you, such has put them in various positions. One thing you should know is that Donya recently, when he lost, she was appointed by the president to some board because she showed that national figure in leadership. Number two, I'll tell you, her academic maybe preference took her to the media stations, and that's why she was not able to be around here. And so when we are trying to compare the two in terms of leadership, I'll tell you Donya can make a good leader with the advantage of the academic prowess and virtue of interaction. So the problem with Teresa, as you call her, she's a local leader. In fact, she should have gone for an MCA because she's home-based. She does everything here at home. She can only help people around here. And like Donya, who's not just limited to Bonchari, she's, you can see, we can now even have a debate of her being Nyaribari, being Bonchari, being I don't know where. But then if we're talking about Teresa, it's being Bonchari and even narrowed down Bomorenda. I don't know if she knows Bogiakumo well even. So when it comes to that, I'll tell you, Donya can make a better leader. But when you're talking now about who owns the Bonchari votes, Teresa could be having slightly a number because of that local thing. But then being local, Bonchari being the smallest clan, how are you going to get the Jarivari? How are you going to get the others out there for you to be a women rep? That's where Donya beats her. Because Donya, she has the Kisii image, while Mama has Bonchari image. So she's only needed in that team to deliver the Bonchari vote. She may deliver a number, but she may not become the women rep. That's why some of us who take such a matrix and give information on that line will tell you, why should we vote someone who wants to help others and we have someone who can win? That is Donya. That's my take.
Okay, thank you, Duke. Toto Haron, what is the take? Who will deliver the Bonchari votes, Mama Teresa or Donya Toto? Toto Haron? Yes, Toto. Okay, I can't hear you, Toto. I'll go to Nyakawa. Who will deliver the Bonchari votes? Mama Teresa or Donya Toto? Nyakawa.
Yes, on my views, I can say that Donya stands at a good chance, since she has an experience white in Kisii County. When we compare her with the Mama Teresa, I think I can propose that Donya stands at a good chance to take it over. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nyakawa. Toto, can you hear me now? You can unmute your mic from your end. Who will deliver the Bonchari votes? Toto.
Hello.
Yes. Toto. Okay, I can't hear you, Toto. Connect your network well. Mwanabiashara. Duke Nyambayo sentiments says Mama Teresa is a local leader and Donya Toto is a leader known throughout the country. What is your reaction on this?
Yeah, this is my take. Bwana host, you see, politics is local, and Duke has agreed that Mama Teresa is too local, or she has been around. So, and the same time, Duke has just alluded that Mama Teresa, she's slightly ahead in delivering Bonchari votes. Now, county politics is all about alignments and matrix and some other issues. Now, after winning Bonchari, delivering Bonchari votes, now let's go to Machoge. The Mama Teresa is from there. So, having the current DG as aspiring senator from UDA, she'll make sure that Mama has won it, because Donya cannot go in let's say Bogetutu without the help of other leaders in the county formation. So first, what we do, you deliver first where you come from. Then the other leaders will help you deliver that. Another thing, Mama Teresa has been in a by-election a year ago. Actually, the way her name is all over the county, because the lady, in fact, the lady beat all the men. Only that the government machineries and the rigging took over. She won, and Duke knows that. It's only that the government and the county government interfered with the elections. Those elections were marred with malpractice of the highest order. So you can't dismiss Mama Teresa, the lady that scooped almost 7,000 votes in just a by-election. Now that Duke called her that she's the new entrant. Just imagine, there is no, when we come to elections, actually parliamentary election very competitive than even the county ones, as per my take. Now, if the lady scooped those votes, can you underrate her? How can you underrate her? The lady that has the touch with Mwananchi all over. You can't underrate Mama Teresa. After all, the debate was who will deliver the Bonchari votes, and Duke agreed with us. Mama Teresa is slightly higher.
Okay, thank you, Mwanabiashara. Alfredo Sore, what is the take about the discussion this morning? Mama Teresa ama Donya Toto? Alfredo Sore? Okay, I can't hear him. Captain, Mama Teresa is local, Donya Toto is not all over. Now, who will deliver the votes? The one known all over or the local one?
Thank you again. Allow me to first dispute what Mwanabiashara is putting across, that Mama beat a lot of men during the by-elections. The matrices and politics of by-elections are completely different from a general election. According to my own opinion, I would like to say that whatever was scored by Mama Bitutu during the by-election is an attribute of the likes of Silvanos who are on the ground, the likes of Ombeta Wakili on the ground, a lot of input from the DP himself. You see, it was not her single job to do that. But right now, she's going to run it and try to gain the vote by herself from Bonchari so that she can give it to the coalition or the group that they are running with at the county level. So you cannot choose the by-election as an SI unit of what is going to happen during this general election. You will have done the wrong calculation. Secondly, I would like to actually echo Duke's sentiment that it's true. Mama has a slight advantage over Donya in the Bonchari clan because basically she's been on the ground. She's spent her whole life there. After getting married to Bonchari, I don't think she's lived outside Bonchari. Unlike Donya, who is married to Bonchari, but she spent most of her time outside Bonchari. But that is not whatever that will take place and garner her the votes that she needs. There's going to be a very rigorous campaign in the next 2-3 months that are coming. And trust me, when Donya people will land on the ground, the matrix will change. There is a lot of things that are going to happen. For example, during the by-election, Mama had some people, like example, Kena Duke who were there. They were supporting her. But right now, Duke is not there. And Duke is just one of the people. There are very many people who have left because people who are attributed to Mzee are the ones who are supporting him. Those people went, some of them went to other camps, some of them are pro Janet. You see, this is a different position as opposed to what she was asking for the last time. So using that to say that she's going to garner a bigger vote is actually the wrong dimension. So we are going to come on the ground and we're going to try and show our people why we will need Donya as opposed to because we are going to parliament. You're sending someone to parliament. We need somebody who has good oration, somebody who's going to be a good debater. Mama, apart from just speaking fluent Kisii and narrating a lot of things to the public and talking to the locals, I don't think she can be in parliament and give a point, and unless we're going to use translators again. And we know that the official languages in parliament are Swahili and English. So we need somebody who's going to not only put our name up there, but also be a good debater, take part in decision making, and be posted in groups, parliamentary groups that she can take part in. Thank you.
Thank you, Clive. Mama cannot speak fluent English and Kiswahili. Biashara. What is your reaction in this? He does not have enough education to represent us in parliament. Yes, Mama Biashara.
No. The Duke and the captain knows very well. They know very well that Mama is an administrator back, Angelic. Now, Angelic, you can't say that a Mama cannot speak English. She's not fluent, and yet she's managing the whole facility. Two, let's go back to parliament. There is Swahili and there is English. If you're not fluent in one language, you can opt to use the other one. We've been having so many debaters who use Swahili. Mama cannot be the first. And for information, Mama knows English, understands English, she can speak. And she proved us wrong during the by-election campaigns. Duke knows that way.
Okay, thank you, Mama Biashara. Duke Nyabaro, Mama cannot speak English. She does not have the education to represent us in parliament. Your comment on this?
Yeah, Astro, I'll not want to describe in such a way about language prowess and whatever, but I will equally admit that she has problems in that, having worked with her. In fact, she has more problems in speaking Swahili than even English. If she ever tries to speak English, she's good in Ekegusi. That alone may not dismiss her as well, but we were discussing just like, Mana Biashara, I want you to listen to me, this one now. I'm just telling to you, and I want you to get it. You should even understand why Zach chose to make this question be, who will deliver the Bonchari vote? You know, Zach didn't ask us who will win the Kisii Women Rep, because Zach knows what exactly Mama Betutu is here to do. She's here to deliver the Bonchari vote. She's not here to win. So I don't know why you're even supporting someone who's supposed to deliver. Yeah? For Donya just to deliver the vote to his camp, but she has the Kisii votes. So in terms of delivery, I want you to understand it, and we know you are all Kenya Kwanza. We know your motive, and that is what is going to inform our voting. We're not going to vote to deliver for other people. We will vote in Bonchari to win. Who is likely to win? Donya may win, or even Ongera. Me, I'm not supporting Donya. I'm not supporting Bitutu. So far, I will not tell you I have a preference for women rep, but I can give you my true analytic of the two. That's what I'm telling you. Yes, Bitutu can get more votes than Donya in Bonchari, which is not a bigger margin, because you are going to inform our people why they will be voting Bitutu to deliver the vote, not for her to win. On the other hand, why should you vote Donya to win? So would you vote? You see? So for her, she's here purposely to deliver the vote to other people, while some are here to win. You know, let us take time on that. We are talking about Bonchari. This is our home, and this is what we want. And now we cannot even dismiss them on matters like she's not on Bonchari, she's on Bonchari, she lives here, she doesn't live here. It is what is yet to go for something. As I told you, her best bet on this politics was to be an MCA because she's local. She can give it locally. That's all the voice she has. Thank you.
Thank you, Duke, for that reaction. Toto, if you can hear me, who will deliver the Bonchari votes? Toto. Yes, Toto.
I don't know whether you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear
it
you.
Seems like my. Okay. I think you guys are having a very good discussion, and in a way, I'm enjoying what you are doing. But because of lack of enough time, I'd like to jump straight into the discussion. And this is what I would like to say about the government rep, especially about the discussion that we are at now on the Bonchari and the position of women rep. First of all, I want to say that we, as the people of Kisii County, we need to understand the perception that we have as far as the women rep position is concerned. Since we have had two women reps before, we have had Mary, Sari, and Ongera. What parameters have they set up for the next woman rep that we are going to have? That is, if we are not going to maintain the one that we already have. I don't see. I don't see whether we are going to have any difference at all, because in the first, when we got the first woman rep, Miss Mary, she didn't participate much in the parliament. So maybe we expected that since Janet Ongera came in, she could also participate much more than her predecessor. But unfortunately, I think that it works the same. So whether one is learned or not, whether one knows English or doesn't, that does not bother me at all. So the point that we want to look at is that all these ladies that we have talked about, Teresa and Donya, they have a name. They have already created a name either by default or by sign. Because by the fact that Donya has worked in a media house, so her name is known all over the county. And then the unfortunate event that happened is that Bonchari lost a member of parliament, and in the process, the widow was brought into politics, and she did well. In fact, for the first time, I think, in politics, we nearly had a woman member of parliament. So that means that these two ladies, neither of them can be taken lightly. That's the first thing. The second thing is, what do we expect a woman rep to do as far as those who are competing for the position are concerned? If we look at Janet Ongera, if we look at Teresa, if we look at Donya Toto, what do we expect Donya Toto to do in the parliament that Teresa cannot do, or Jan has not been doing? And as much as the county politics is concerned on who can bring out votes and support to the big guns, those who are running for the governor, that's to say that Teresa for UDA and Machogu. Then we look at Donya for Simbarat, and whether she's in a way, but she looks like ODM. Let us call ODM because have a candidate. So most of the time, I think this women position does not have much influence the general effect of the county politics. They are more of a package to the gubernatorial candidates. So I could say that Teresa is more of a package to UDA and Ezekiel Macho. And the same applies to Toto and Simbarat. Only the difference that I can see is that since ODM has a gubernatorial candidate from Obasi, and the ODM has also a Guma candidate from Bobasi, then that gives her a slight advantage over Teresa Oro because it looks like our candidate, our governorship candidate, is more of a universal as far as Kisi County politics is concerned. So I would like to say that to make a conclusion on who is going to bring more on the table or not, it will determine on what they are going to do next. Because sure that there before, I think it is like 2 days ago that it was confirmed that Teresa Oro has got a ticket, a UDA ticket for women rep position. And then you know about what happened to Donya in ODM and such like things. And then we are going to see whether the 6 piece that has been announced all over, that has been advocated for all over, is going to work. Because if for instance, ODM fraternity say that we want a 6 piece voting pattern in Igusi Pulse or in Kisi County, where do you think that will leave Donya Toto? In a very awkward position. So in essence, what I'm saying is that all these women can be looked at in the same level because maybe I've not got a chance to show us what they do. Because for a part, I have never heard Donya speak in English. The same way I've never heard Teresa Oro speak in English. I've never heard. Maybe they speak somewhere else, but I can compare the two and see a lot of similarities.
Okay, thank you, Toto. Donya has never spoken in English in any forum, and in Kiswahili. Both women reps speak in Ekekusi. Thank you for that. Alfred, if you can hear me. Yes, Alfred. Okay, I can't hear Alfred. Back to you, Mwanabiashara. Is Bonchari a UDA zone or Azimio zone? What is your comment on this?
Zone one, there is, I can at least confirm this by, you see, even the last UDA registration Bonchari led, ODM has never done registration, or it has ever attempted, I don't know, but they can still bring the numbers. Ours, we have the numbers. We've led before in the entire county. Two, at least we were tried in the by-election and you saw the votes that we garnered. So that means we are good to go. And again, let me just give my take as per the allusion from my friend Toto. Toto has, has just said that both the women rep representatives have never spoken English. At least I can say I heard Mama Teresa spoke during the by-election. But the other lady, she's based in Ekegusi, and you know she has been working in a vernacular station. Maybe they know they saw her prowess. That's why Royal Media decided to employ her Egesa. And again, we said county politics is all about teamwork. You know, Mama Teresa has to deliver for them, for the entire Kenya Kwanza Alliance. Then Machogu, it's the role of the duty of Machogu to deliver for Mama in Nyaribari. Same applies to the DG, the current DG, and the aspiring senator. So the only responsibility that Mama has is to deliver the Bonchari votes, so that we go to Machoge, a senator, to deliver for her, because you can't say that you go for Mama cannot go and do rallies solely in Nyaribari. She has to be helped by the entire team. Again, if the entire, sorry, we were talking about the 6 piece, as by my friend said. Donya is in Wiper. She's in Wiper. Now, if you look at this, if we mean by what we're saying, we vote 6 piece, then as the guy said, Donya will be left in an awkward manner. Look at this. Again, it's all about county matrix. Bobasi has a women rep, aspiring women rep, and they have the 2 governors. So if you look at these formations, that one puts Kenya Kwanza ahead before them, because look at the other clans. They will gang up against Bobasi because they've proven to be egocentric, self-centered. Yeah.
Thank you, Mwanabiashara, for that. So, Toto, Captain Clive, is Bonchari a UDA zone or a Kenya Kwanza zone? What is your reaction on this?
I would like to dispute the matter that Bonchari is a UDA zone or Kenya Kwanza. Having that we have among the strong contestants, I will like to dispute that by telling you the fact that we've never had an MP from URP or Jubilee, or URP, which is consistently making the Kenya Kwanza affiliation by the deputy president. Whatever we saw during the by-election cannot be equated to what will happen in the general election. Actually, I'm telling Mwanabiashara this for the 3rd time. You cannot use the by-election as an SI unit of what will happen during the general election. As a matter of fact, Wakili Ombeta is having a hard time to sell as a UDA candidate in the ground. The likes of Bonchari have come from nowhere, and they're battling him. John has come from nowhere. He's battled it out with Oyemeke, who's been the sitting MP. He's beaten Oyemeke on the ODM ticket thing. The biggest undoing of Wakili Ombeta is being in UDA, actually. Otherwise, he's only coming from Bomorenda. They will have voted him as a block, given that Mama also comes from Bomorenda. But the people have not impressed him because of just merely being a UDA aspirant. So you cannot actually rate Bonchari as a UDA zone. This applies all over the county. Matters of 6 piece do not work in Kisii. It is not. This is not. Actually, it's only in Luo Nyanza that you can do the 6 piece. Even in Central right now, you cannot do that. It's only Luo Nyanza in Rift Valley. You cannot say Bonchari is a UDA zone.
Okay, thank you for that. That is Clive. Alfred Osore, can you hear me now? Okay, I can't hear Alfred Osore. I think you can reconnect your network. To Toto, what do you think? Is Bonchari a UDA zone or a Kenya Kwanza zone? Toto.
What I can say about Bonchari is that if there is a constituency that is a swing vote, as far as I'm concerned, in Kisii County politics, it's Bonchari. Bonchari is not an ODM zone. Bonchari is not a Jubilee zone. Bonchari is not a UDA zone. Bonchari is a fighting zone. In fact, Bonchari is a fighting ground. And I think that might be one of the factors that led to UDA having a candidate from Bonchari for women rep, and the ODM having a candidate from Bonchari for women rep. Because otherwise, Bonchari could have been left for the dogs. if you know what I mean. Because, you know, it is a matter of consideration. Because I think one of the reasons Parati chose to go with Donya is because he looked at the Bonchari card. And then maybe there was a question, where are we leaving Bonchari in this easy count political arithmetic? So what I can say for a fact is that Bonchari is there for the taking, and even the winning match, all the difference votes that one Kenya Kwanza with Ghana against what Azimio with Ghana, I think the difference will be very minimal.
Okay, thank you, Toto, for that reaction. Now we go to the Bonchari parliamentary race. It is the incumbent Oimeke bolted out of the race because he was denied the ODM ticket. Now it leaves Jonah versus Clive Ombeta of UDA. Mwanabiashara, what is your take about the Bonchari MP race?
Actually, the Bonchari parliamentary race is very easy. It's sorted by none other than Wakili. UDA will deliver simply because now, let's go back a bit history. Let's go back to the reign of Oro Yoka. In fact, Cliff Ombeta is coming from a clan where they usually vote as a block, be it in PDP, be it in Kanu, Orange, and the rest. Look at the other time Oro won with PDP, we had an ODM candidate. The other time Oro won, though it was nullified, via Kanu. So that one tells you that the party issues cannot and won't affect the Bonchari parliamentary race. Look at this again. You know, we are nowadays the common mwananchi is appealing, or they are impressing the young thugs. For instance, the other time the by-election, they opted to vote for a young man and left the then a strong candidate Opore. Again, Ombeta is coming from a clan. Okay, actually, Morenda has 19,000 votes. So that makes him a front runner. While the incumbent opted out, we are left with two strong candidates from one sublocation called Bokita, where we have Honorable Pore and we have Dr. Njoke. And then from Bomokora, we have John Ondieki, who's actually people are perceiving him as a possible MCA, not even a parliamentary candidate, because the ODM guy is seen campaigning only in his backyard. Unlike some of us, we are appealing to, through the entire constituency. And look at the Azimio thing. You know, Azimio has so many strong candidates, so that makes them lose. They're going to divide those votes, and then the UDA ama Kenya Kwanza candidate is likely to win, because these things is all about Kenya Kwanza and Azimio. So unless they do zoning, they're going to lose terribly.
Okay, thank you, Mwanabiashara. You think the race is very easy. Clive, is the race easy? It's Jonah versus Clive Ombeta. What is your take, Clive?
First of all, on matters Bonchari, I will not take side because I'm a strong affiliate of one guy, Engineer Joshua Maragia, who was interested in this position but left and quit before the race began. And by the time we were telling the people that we are not going for this seat anymore, we decided to stay apolitical on matters Bonchari. But I will comment about one or two issues. Mwanabiashara is saying that Wakili Ombeta is banking on Bomorenda issue. He was bashing Donya, that Donya does not stay, is not local, unlike unlike Mama Vitutu, Ombeta has never stayed in Kisii or Bonchari. Actually, kutoka kwa kina Ombeta na kwetu it's about a kilometer. Ombeta has never stayed there. It's the old man, his father Mzee Atancha, who used to live there, and Mwanabiashara knows that. So that is one of the undoings that will probably hit down on Ombeta. Ombeta stood a better chance as early as he came during the by-election, but as of right now, he's not been properly embraced from home. He's not been properly embraced by his peers, and that will be a very big undoing of him. He's done majority of his campaigns in Vogiakumu, and we've had a fight of whether he's Omo Morenda or Mogiakumu for quite a while. And from Morenda, I think he's recently I saw him host some people from his home ground, and that was a very good step. I congratulate him for that. But it's not enough. It's not enough. If you go to the ground, you will hear people tell him to go and buy in Embakasi. That's where he stays, because some time back he said the DP told him to come home and seek the vote. So it is that it's trying to show us that he's coming to seek that mandate because of the DP, not because of Bonchari, which is again a wrong notion. On the ODM side, Jonah is a good fighter. Being a young man, he's been able to oust the sitting MP from the position of having that ticket. I think that was a good show and a good fight. His undoing is he's only campaigning at Bomokora. Outside Bomokora, Jonah is not there. You will not hear about Jonah in Bomorenda, Giakumu, or Bomariba. And I think partly majority part of Rihanna. So yeye yako tu nyumbani kwao, uko Kerina pekee. So he needs to work very hard and get out of home. You are not mentioning two candidates who are actually very strong candidates, and according to my own opinion, the two candidates will make the top three. I will not want to mention what preferences will be there, but given that or you make a step down, it comes from the same clan, actually the same home with Dr. Unchoke and Mzee Opore. These three guys are related. They are family. And we make a step down. And rumors have it that the team is in deep talks with Jubilee's candidate, who is Mzee Opore, and chances are very high if they come together, it's going to be a tall order for Wakili and the likes. So you cannot just say the race is between Ombeta and Jonah. Actually, on the contrary, the race is not even there. You cannot rule out Opore. Every time there is a by-election or there is an election, Opore has his constant votes. The rest are starting from scratch. So you cannot write off that guy. So the rest is not decided. It's too early to decide. If Azimio is going to do the zoning, then I think some people will get it hard, because Jubilee has a strong candidate, ODM has a strong candidate, UPA has a very strong candidate who's endowed with resources and is a very good orator. So you can't write it out. Wakili, on the other hand, not a good orator in Kisii, but can speak and has enough resources. So you see, you have very, very strong four candidates. Kila mtu akona attributes zake.
Thank you, Clive, for that. You have brought Zebedeo Opore on the matrix. I've seen Inspector. You are here with us. What is your comment about the Bonchari MP race?
Yeah, I can excuse myself. I came later, but let me just listen first, then I know where to comment. Just arrived.
Okay, thank you, Inspector. What is the chance of Cliff Ombeta? He's so raw in politics. He doesn't stay in Kisii. These are the greatest undoing for Cliff Ombeta. What is your take, Mwanabiashara?
Yeah, actually, it's true. Wakili has been away, has been staying in Nairobi. But again, as like Donya's case, he's working there. So that one won't affect him much. Look at the case of Imeka, the current MP. Actually, he has also been away. It's just by election and a few times that he has been around that he came to Gusii. And again, look at the Onchoke guy, the UPA candidate. He's also been away, an American guy. So that puts them in a same WhatsApp group with Wakili. The only guy that actually is a competitor to us is Zebede Opore. Actually, as Cliff did say, the guy has constant votes to start from, only that he has become irrelevant. Kuna ile kitu unakaa watu wamechoka na wamechoka nayo. So there is that notion, there is that narrative that will sell to, especially to Morenda. You see, the best support that we should be enjoying from is Morenda, because look at the other words. They've been enjoying power. Bomere was produced an MP. Same to Bogiakum. Rihanna has been producing for the last around 20 years. They've produced 15, 3 times, I mean. So the only time that Morenda was given this thing was just 2017, again, after the demise of our MP. So Morenda felt frustrated. So the Morenda will gang up against the other guys. That's why you haven't seen more serious candidates from Morenda. Actually, Morenda sat down and they settled at Cliff Ombeta. So it's very easy to sell Cliff Ombeta to the other guys, especially Morenda. Unawambia tu Morenda just a last born, amepewa sahani yake na kachakula, then akanyanganywa over suddenly. So there's that thing Morenda have. They are feeling they should also at least rule for even a single term, which Wakil will do. And he has a good chance, especially if we organize, we strategize well, Wakil will win by a landslide.
Thank you, Mwanabiashara. I'm seeing Joel Oyugin on the line. Joel Oyugi, what is your take about the Bonchari politics?
I'm just following. Give me some time. I will comment.
Thank you. Thank you. Inspector, are you ready to comment? Yes, Inspector. Okay, Inspector seems to have not been online. That is Dennis Chacha. Karibu sana. What is your comment about the Bonchari politics? Dennis Chacha. Okay, I can't hear Dennis Chacha. Inspector, you ready to comment? Okay. Now we go to another segment as Joel, Dennis, and Inspector prepare. We have 2 main contenders for the governor's seat. That is Ezekiel Machogo and Simba Arati. Captain Clive, who will Bonchari vote? Will it be Ezekiel Machogo or Simba Arati? Clive, your take on this?
Thank you again for this time on the gubernatorial race and how they've aligned themselves to Bonchari. I think right now Honorable Simba Arati has a slight advantage over Machogo because first of all, Honorable Simba Arati is schooled in high school at St. Peter's Soneka Secondary, which is at the heartthrob of Bonchari. He's running for this position of ODM, which is under Azimio, and Kisii County, Bonchari being one of the places, is slightly edging into the Azimio side, and like the Kenya Kwanza. I'm not disputing the Kenya Kwanza has a following. Particularly, I'm a member of Kenya Kwanza, but you see, facts have to be drawn to the ground. That Simba has a following. For example, if you saw the 2 rallies that were done recently, Kenya Kwanza were on the ground, and you saw their movement in Botoro. They went to Riana. They went to you see, they were all over. But did you see the following, the masses that were attracted to the campaign, and compared to when Simbarati came with his team? It's outrightly clear that there is a wave and some love for Simbarati, and that is not going to be limited to other constituencies, but also in Bonchari. I will outrightly state that in Bonchari, Simbarati has an upper hand in that position.
Okay, thank you, Clive. Dennis Chacha, what do you think in Bonchari? Simbarati versus Ezekiel Machogu. What is your take about the governor race in Bonchari?
Yes, thank you for the opportunity. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you, Dennis.
Yes, it's good. It's good that I've just joined later, and this is a good platform, I think. If I can be allowed, I can start over from because I've been following.
Okay, you can start over. You can give your general overview on the discussions today.
Yes, the issue of Donya and Vitutu. I think Vitutu scores well than Donya, and personally, I want to confirm that I'm going to vote for the Mama, despite the fact that some of you have been saying that she doesn't know English and all that. But I believe she's best. She can deliver. When we come to the issue of the MP, I see Clive and Opore having an upper hand, given that some of you, as you have said, the ODM candidate is a bit weak, and he doesn't really have the muscles to take over the seat, despite the fact that he claims to be very digital and all that. But I see Clive, the Bomorenda clan can decide to vote for Clive, and he goes. And as you understand, Bonchari, without money you cannot go anywhere. So I see a scenario whereby Opore or Clive clinching the seat, because the same thing that had happened to our late MP, who is Mzee Oyoka, it's the same thing that the ODM did, which was a very big mistake from their end. And I believe that will be the end of ODM in Bonchari. And then when we come to the issue of the Kis County, Machogu and Simba, I categorically want to say that we should not underrate Machogu. That guy is has man muscles, as much as you can see Arati having a following and all that. Politics is dynamic, and you never know. Even Mzee Raila has been having a lot of following. But what happens when it comes to election? So I think we need to understand that politics is very dynamic, and maybe Arat will be in for a rude shock if Machogu can decide to outsign. Also, let's not just narrow it down to the two only, because we understand we have the Mzee, what is his name? The former senator, Chris Obura is there. So we should not also underrate that man. He will come and throw a shocker to these other people. But so far, so good. I think politics is starting at around June. We will be seeing how things are going. And Mimi, what I can only play for you people, we play say politics. In a lot of good sim and all that. I think that is what I can say for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you for your maoni yako. Tunaenda kwa Joel. Joel, what is your view about Bonchari? Is it Ezekiel or Simba?
In Kisii County, we have 3 opponents: Simbarati, Obule, the Machogu. Those are the only people who will make, one of them will make to be a governor. But Simba alikuja mapema. That means kama alikuja mapema akifanya kampeni yake mzuri, atachukua uongozi. Asante.
Thank you, Joel. Mwanabiashara, Is it Ezekiel or Arati?
Okay, let me start from Bonchari. It's Ezekiel versus Arati. Honestly, if you analyze this, Simba he enjoys the a good percentage from the young guys, especially Boda Boda. But again, to the elder people, they're likely to support one Machogu. Reason being one, Machogu is a performer. When you look at his track record, everyone will agree that he is a performer. Now that he was the best MP in Gusiland, the entire Nyanza region, and number 5 in Kenya, those are the leaders that we should embrace and vote for so that to take our count to the next level. Okay, ask Simbarat his scorecard back at Dagoret. That guy is not a performer. You know, the count is big, and we don't want to bring the Sonko style of leadership and into our great county. Bonchari, in Bonchari, the other reason that Ezekiel will lead is because that at least we felt they've given us a position that we enjoy. They've given us a women rep position whereby the Mama Teresa is well impressed in the old Bonchari. So we are likely to vote to where our votes are counted, our stake is counted. Look at the entire now Gusi region. The DG, Josh Mangi, has made sure that there's no single person that is strong vying in a county seat back at his backyard. Josh Mangi is likely to enjoy that support now that he's the point man from that region. He's likely to convince the voters to vote for Machogu and Mama Teresa. So those are two constituencies. So you can't underrate Josh Mangi. Going to Nyaribari, where Machogu has delivered, has performed, has been ranked the best MP. These guys are going to vote for him. They're going to vote for him in both the constituencies. So when we start, at least we have around 5 constituencies that we are starting from. That's a block. Unlike Simba has no block. But I'm very sure Obure is going to beat him. So that one renders him, at least he'll settle at number 3, if 2. If he does well, he'll settle at number 2. But again, Kenya Kwanza is taking this thing. I believe in that. We have strategies, and we're doing some rallies in the entire county. Last week we were in Simbarat's backyard, Amobure. The numbers were there. Can tell you that Machogu is winning this thing. Thank you.
Thank you, Mwana Biashara. That has been our discussion today, and it has been discussion about the Bonchari politics, and is it Donya, Toto, or Mama Teresa who will deliver? Thank you, Captain Clive, for joining, Dennis Chacha, Mwana Biashara, and Joel. Until next time, Captain, what is your parting shot as we come to the end of this conversation?
My parting shot, I would like to thank Mwana Biashara for putting up a fight. And I'm wondering why Wakili Ombeta is not using this guy at the forefront and is using some other political amateurs instead. Actually, I think if Mwana Biashara would have been at the forefront, maybe I would have changed my mind and probably look for how I have enjoyed arguing against him. The only undoing is that Mwana Biashara is subjective and is not objective. He's purely subjective towards Kenya Kwanza. His basic argument is not about providing our county or our constituency the best leader, but giving the Kenya Kwanza what they want. That is subjectivity. On a parting shot, I would like to say I would like to participate in such forums in future and give my opinions. And I would like to state that in Bonchari, anybody who watches Engineer Joshua Maragia and gets his support will win, even if it's a tangent. Engineer Joshua Maragia is a force. So, guys, go look for the guy and you will have it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Captain. Dennis Chacha, what is your parting shot in today's discussion?
Yes, mine is just simple to thank you for organizing this forum, and I can say I'm grateful of having participated for the first time. Personally, I come from Mariba, where we don't have a strong candidate, but I believe if Kiliv comes down there, we'll try market him well, because we need this thing to be very rotational. And as Mwanabiashara said, I think I've liked this ideology. He just narrowed it down how Kenya Kwanza is going to win this thing. And let's not vote for the parties. Let us vote for the individual, and maybe based on the performance of that person. I happen to just stay around. Actually, Dagoretti, where Simba has been the MP, is just the neighbor from where I stay. So I know what that man has done. He has absolutely done nothing. So Mwanabiashara seems to have researched so well about it. That guy has done nothing. He's only enjoying a following, which is his right, of course. But I think Mwanabiashara has researched so well about him. That guy is not going to help the county. As much as sometimes I also support ODM, but I believe that man is not the best bet for our county. I think that is what I can say. And besides all, I want to rally the Bonchari to not to shame Mama. You know, if Mama was in the ballot for the MP, that Mama could have won. So I want Bonchari to vote for that Mama, because she has really fighting. She's fighting again. So let us not disappoint her. I believe she can deliver. She can deliver to Bonchari. Should she get the position? Maybe when you plan such a forums next time, we'll deliberate more. Maybe next time. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Mwanabiashara, you look
Thank
for
you,
me.
Dennis.
Tutaongea biashara.
Okay, thank you, Dennis. Dennis, make sure you WhatsApp me. Okay, Mwanabiashara, what is your parting shot?
Yeah, I want to thank you for having us in this forum. Actually, we deliberate a lot of issues, and it's very grateful, and we're looking forward to have such forums. To my brother Cliff, welcome on board. Chacha, karibu, tutatafutana. Again, kitu ya maana, let's embrace peace. We are the youth. Sisi ndio tunatumikwa vibaya. Let's embrace peace so that we can take our county or constituency to the next level. Cliff is saying that I'm too subjective to UDA. I want to remind him that I'm a youth leader of UDA. So that's my business. Thank you.
Thank you, Mwanabiashara, for that. Joel Oyugi, what is your parting shot? Joel Oyugi?
Yes.
Okay. What is your parting shot?
Mine is thank you very much for organizing this one. I really wanted for Mama to ask for a woman rep vacancy, but unfortunately, he went for a woman rep. It's also good. I also come from Mariba, then we started with school together. I want to find him so that we can have a talk.
Yes, you can, bro. You can.
Hopefully next time we can discuss more. Thank you.
Thank you, Joel Oyugi. Until next time, gentlemen, we will have a discussion tonight with one on the Bomachoge Church race. I hope you'll join in and we have this discussion. Thank you. Until next time, thank you. I've seen such a massive following today, this morning. Keep subscribing, keep liking. We shall have Cliff on Better this week in this forum. We shall have Jonah Ondeki in this forum this week so that we can discuss about the Bonchari race. Until next time, have a good day.